Greetings, mathematicians. Today we are going to look at something sort of similar to the last video. Today it is dividing whole numbers by fractional divisors. Essentially, this time around we are going to take the dividend and make it a whole number, and take the divisor and make that a fraction. So, not a huge jump from the last lesson, but a jump nonetheless. Alright, let's look at our objective together. I will divide whole numbers by fractional divisors by applying previous knowledge about dividing fractions. I think it should be by applying my previous knowledge. Let's change that to understanding. Alright, let's do it together. I will divide whole numbers by fractional divisors by applying my previous understanding about dividing fractions. I think I need a comma in there. One more time. Read it with me. I will divide whole numbers by fractional divisors by applying my previous understanding about dividing fractions. Alright, let's jump into it. Last time, it looked like this. We had our dividend as a fraction, primarily one of these fractions. When it's got a 1 on the top, it's known as a what? 1 means unit fraction. And we're going to hold on to those unit fractions today. So last time, half divided by a whole 4. We kept the dividend. We changed the symbol to multiplication. We had our 4 over 1, and then we're going to flip it to the reciprocal, and it looks like this. Kept, changed, flipped. Then we multiply 1/8. Hurrah! Again, we end up with a unit fraction, because we have 1 on top. Today, it's going to look a little bit different. Today, we flip it around. Our whole number goes over 1. Divide by 1/2. Keep it, change it, flip it. Keep your 4 over 1. Multiply, and instead of 1/2, 2 over 1. We end up with 8 over 1. And again, 8 over 1 is like saying we have 1 over 1 8 times. So the answer here is a whole number. So, same process, way different quotient. The answer is 100% different. When the order was changed around, we had a unit fraction. When we put the whole number first in the problem, we end up with a whole number answer. So I wonder if you can notice a pattern that's occurred. Alright, I think I have a cat walking across my... Yep. Get out of here, Winston. Let me show you what I'm working with, guys. Winston. Winston, what are you doing? He doesn't respect my workspace at all. Get out of here, bro. Ugh. Sorry for that distraction. Alright, review. Keep, change, flip. Different quotient. Let's do a practice problem. 6 divided by a quarter. Before I do anything, whole number over 1. Then I have 6 over 1. I'm keeping it. I'm changing. I'm flipping. 6 times 4, 24. 1 times 1, 1. Anytime we have a number over 1, we can just rewrite it as the whole number. Alright. Now, some of you might be able to skip this step. You're going to see this, and you're going to go, oh, if the answer is 24, I can just multiply 6 times 4. That's the answer. You're absolutely right. This is a case where division is multiplication. So this is only true when there's a unit fraction. Because if it were 6 divided by 2/4, we would end up with 6 over 1 times 4 over 2. You would get 24 over 2, which is a division problem. 24 divided by 2 is 12. That would be the correct answer. So if it's a unit, you can just go ahead and say whole number times denominator, boom. When it's not a unit, that changes the answer. It's very sloppy, 12. All right, let's take a look at another one. Put it over 1. 2 times 5 is, bingo, 10. Easy peasy answer. And I know what you're thinking. I know you're all thinking this right now. But why does it work? I know you're also probably thinking, is this madness? No, it's not actually madness. And I'm going to show you visually what's happening when we start with a whole number. So hang on to your hats. We start with two holes. So each of these strips is one hole. So one hole makes two holes. And we are dividing, these two holes are divided into 1/4 parts. So each one, or not 1/4, 1/5. So each one of these is 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5, 1/5. Oh, so much repetition. And 1/5. So we have the two holes. They are now divided into 1/5 parts. And the answer or quotient is really just saying, how many parts are there? So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 parts, right? The way this is written is 2 divided by 1/5 equals 10. All right. So it's not madness. It's not magic. It's not numerical trickery. We have just changed from the dividend being a fraction. We've gone from this to a reversal. 2 divided by 1/5. And there is a relationship between those answers. Follow the procedural steps. Draw it out if you have to. These itty-bitty Post-it notes I have here, these have been really fantastic for helping me with fractions. So if you have these, they will help you. All right. Today you're going to find about 10 problems on Prodigy that look very similar to this. You're going to have a whole number as a dividend. You're going to have a unit fraction as a divisor. Good luck. Don't get confused on the word problems. Psst. All of them should start with the whole number as the dividend. That's your clue. Good luck. Have a great day.